Welcome to the Dice Tower, a series of video reviews about board and card games. Here are your hosts.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Winter Spectacular. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Mike Delisio.
And I'm Wendy Yee.
Today we're doing a review of Mobile Markets, a smartphone ink game. Now, this is part of the Dice Tower Essentials line, so it's an automatic, I like the game. That's, that's how it works.
Sure.
This game could be called, and some people may have called it, mobile smartphone card game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's a completely different game, but with some similarities.
Sure.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a better cover. Less hipsters. I didn't hate that. I don't know why I would hate the smartphone cover.
Technically, if you consider those two ladies hipsters, there are more hipsters. I believe there is
Well,
one.
that guy's a hipster.
Oh, there we go. Bam, right there.
I have
No,
no
I like
problem with the
this
covers.
cover. I like this
them
cover
both.
quite a bit, and I like the other one quite a bit. I think they are.
Thank you.
They're
Everyone's always
modern,
criticizing it.
They're very modern covers for
Yes.
board games, and
Yeah.
they stand out.
I agree.
I like that.
Now, before we jump into this, who here has played smartphone?
A lot.
Oh, we all
I played
smartphone.
once. I
Only
played once a long time ago.
All right. Well, Mobile Markets. How does it play? Mike is going to quickly tell us.
Quickly.
Okay, here we see a setup for Mobile Markets, and just for the purposes of this overview, I'm going to treat it as if it is a two-player game. In Mobile Markets, what you are trying to do is have the most money at the end of the game, and you do this by producing phones at the best profit margins so that you have more money than your opponents at the end of the game. The game is going to be played over a series of rounds, 5 rounds that are tracked in these event cards. Randomly, you'll choose 5 event cards out of a larger deck, and when that runs out, you'll know that you've gone through the last round of the game. Each round, which thematically makes up a year in the game, you're going to go through these phases, starting at preparation, ending in profit. So you're going to go right along this track using this little marker here. You're going to do that 5 times. You'll total up the amount of money you've made, and the person with the most money is going to win. All right? So I've got my player board out here. I've got the starting components. You have a starting feature that is randomly drawn, and you have a starting card here that is also randomly drawn. They come from specific cards that have start on them so that you can delineate those from the other ones up here. All right, so in the game, I'm just going to kind of go quickly through all of these phases to kind of give you an idea of how the game is played. The first part of a round is a preparation round, and the first thing you would do is reset all price markers to 5. So throughout the course of a game, you might be pricing your phones differently. At the beginning of the round, everything goes back to a base of 5. All right? Then you're going to reveal the top event card, and there's a couple of things you're looking at here. First is there's going to be some type of event, as the card states, that's going to affect this round. And so what this is saying is place 3 more of these cards, and this round players can buy 2 of them. Normally you can only buy 1 per round, so I'm not going to actually do it right now, but I would take 3 more of these cards and I'd put them in that market. The other thing this is going to do is it's going to add a particular number and type of customer to the market. All right, so in this case, this is the 2-player setup card. There's a base of 2 of each of the 3 types of customers. You've got variety-seeking customers, regular customers, and complex customers. All right, and so there's 2 of those that are in the market to begin with. We're going to be adding an extra variety-seeking customer. So I can go ahead and do that now. I take 3 of these cards, and I'm going to place them out here in the market. All right, I'm going to look at the price value up here, what they're willing to pay, and I'm going to place them accordingly under the corresponding kind of column there. All right, so there's 3 there, 2 of these regular customers. We've got a 4 and a 5, and then 2 of the complex customers, which are both 8. So I'll place them here under the 8. All right. In later rounds, there's going to be some other preparation steps done where cards that weren't chosen in the previous round are going to get these -1 tokens on them, making them cheaper to purchase in later rounds. But I'm not going to mess with that, and you wouldn't do it in the first round anyway. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go on to planning, and this is where your 2 pads here are going to come into play. And really what you are doing here is you are essentially planning for the rest, as it says, planning for the rest of this round. So all of the other phases in this round are going to be dependent upon what you choose here, all right? And the way, these are double-sided, and you can overlap them in such a way that one of the squares, if you think of these as all being kind of distinct cells, one of these cells have to be covered by the top one. So you couldn't do this, for example, but you could do that. You could do that, you could do that, you could do that. You cannot just completely overlap them like this. You have to at least have one of these showing. So let's just say for the purposes of example, I want to do something like this. Okay, let's just say that I made this my planning, and this is what I have for the round, and I'm just going to go with this. All right, so I've placed that. The next thing that you're going to do is once everyone's done it, you reveal them, and then you're going to go to pricing. All right, so when you look at these, you've got a minus $ showing there. There are also some plus $ So if the base is 5, I'm going one less than that. My price is now going to be 4. My kind of base price there is 4. Let's say, for example, that red had kept it at 5. I would adjust it accordingly. All right, so there we go. Pricing, it's as simple as that. You determine what your price for the phone is going to be, and then that's going to set a turn order. The players in the lower value for their phones are going to be earlier in turn order. So at this point, blue, set at 4, they'd be going earlier. All right, now you go to technology, and that's where you're going to be looking at these purples symbols here. So I have 2 showing. I've got basically 2 spending power for these cards out here. Typically, you can buy one of these cards and as many of these features as you want, but the event here said that you could buy 2. Again, I didn't put more out there, but normally you'd buy one of these, as many of these as you want. I only have 2 to spend, so perhaps I wanted to go ahead and get this card, which costs me 1. I have 1 left over, so I could take one of these tokens I can use on a later round. All right, so that is that. The other player or players would do that as well. Then we go to marketing. This is in reverse turn order. So in this case, the red player would have the first chance at buying one of these cards or getting a private customer. All right, so here I've got 2 of those corresponding symbols showing. Sorry, I've got 2 of those showing, so I could do a couple of things. Let's say I wanted to buy one of these, which gives me a particular ability during a phase, which is this marketing phase. So in future marketing rounds, I could take a private variety customer from the deck if there's no player with a higher price than me. So that's just something I can have there in my tableau, and it would potentially trigger in a later round. The other thing, since I only spent 1 of my 2, is I could take a private customer from any one of these decks. And these are going to be customers that only I will sell to, and I have to sell to them first. So let's say I chose a regular customer, and now I've got this private customer access to them. All right? That is marketing. Then you go to production, where you're going to decide, or you're going to determine, how many phones you're producing this round. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to sell them all, but that's how many you're producing. And you do that by looking at a couple of things. One, you look at the number of these crates symbols that are showing. So I have 3 here. Then you also add to that the number of cells that are covered on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3 are covered there. 4, 5, and there's 1 on this event card, so 6. So I am producing 6 phones. Again, doesn't mean I'm going to sell all 6 of those phones, but that's how many I'm producing, and you track that right there. Okay? Then we go to sales, and this is where you're creating your phone for this round that you are trying to sell to these customers. All right? So let's look really quickly at these different customers to explain what this means. What this means for these variety-seeking customers is they'll pay up to $2. Well, I'm just going to use the word dollars. They'll pay up to $2 for your phone, or they'll buy your phone at whatever you're pricing it at if you have 4 stars in your feature cards. All right, and I'll explain that in a moment. So these are either or. They won't pay more than $2 unless you've got 4 stars on your feature cards. Then they'll pay whatever you're pricing at. Similarly here, they'll pay up to 3 unless you've got a flip phone feature and 3 stars. All right? The regular customers are just based on dollar amount. They will pay up to $4. Now, if you have your phone priced at 2, they're not going to pay you 4, they'll pay you 2. This is just saying they'll spend up to 4, up to 5. These complex customers here will pay, they're willing to pay more, but they're looking for very specific things. They're saying they'll pay up to 8, but you have to have a flip phone feature for them to be interested in your phone. All right, so here's where you're setting what your features are. Now, I know I've got 6 phones I'm trying to sell, and I'm going to sell first because I'm earlier in turn order, and that's super important in this game, is that, yes, why would you ever go lower on your price? Because you're going to potentially make less per phone. Well, it's because you're going to have first access to the customer market here, all right? So I know that I'm going to sell this phone because this is my private customer. I have to sell to them first, and they'll pay up to 5. Right now, I'm selling it at 4. So they're going to buy this phone. I know they're going to buy a phone, and they're going to buy a phone. There's 3 out of my 6 right there. Unless I can get multiple stars on my features here, that's not going to necessarily, they're not going to buy them. And unless I can get flip phones there, they're not going to buy them as well. Well, I don't have access to flip phones, all right? I could have purchased it up here, but I did not. Actually, I don't think I had enough, but let's say I did, I could have done those. All I've got are these 2 features, and these 2 features don't do anything for me here because there's only 2 stars. If I can get a 3rd star, then maybe over here it would help me. Actually, they wouldn't. So if I wanted to place features on my phones, I'd put them down here. There are 3 slots. The issue is that you've got a base cost of 1 for every phone you produce. So what that means is that I'm setting the price at 4, but my net profit is going to be 3 because there's a production cost. Any of these cards that have this little symbol here is adding to that. So if I were to put this down here, now my net profit per sale would go down to 2 because you're subtracting 2 from whatever your base was. But I'm not going to put either of these features on here because they don't help me sell to more customers. And then I would sell the profit per sale and sell those. Now, I would sell to this customer because they'll pay up to 5. They're not going to, none of these customers are going to buy. It would sell to this customer, and it would sell to this customer. So I'd have my little sale stack here of customers I sold to. These 2 are not interested because I don't have flip phone technology. And then the other players would do in turn order. They'd have access to these markets, always selling to their private customers first. Then we go to profit. The first thing that you look at there is there's a bonus for whoever sold the most total phones, and that's going to be $8, $4, and if you had 3 players or more, $2. All right. You would also resolve any effects of cards you have here. So this says take 1 private variety customer from the deck if you don't sell all of your phones at sales. Well, I didn't. I only sold 3 out of my 6 phones. So because we're in the profit phase, this card would trigger. I would take a new private customer for later rounds, okay? All of these cards tell you when they trigger, during sales, during game end, during marketing. So it kind of helps you keep track of that. So you would do your bonus, and then you would resolve any of the effects that trigger on the cards, and then you're going to receive money equal to what your net profit is times the number of phones sold. So my net profit was 3, I sold 3, so I would get $9 plus, again, whatever my bonus would have been dependent upon what the other player had sold, how many they had sold. So that's all of the phases of the rounds. You're going to do this 5 times. You're going to obviously be adding new features to your phones. More and more customers are going to come out that you can potentially try to sell to. You're going to play through this for 5 rounds or 5 years. The player with the most money at the end of the game is the winner of Mobile Markets. Let's head back over and let you know what we think of it.
Now, while we were watching it overview, I was remarking to everyone here that there's a lot of text on those cards out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on in this game, but the game has a flow that I really like. It's when you get a special card or a special ability, it says you play it during this phase.
Right.
And I found that there's not a ton of questions asked over the course of the game because of that.
It is very clear. The rounds are super clear too.
Yes.
Like everyone does round 1, done. Step 1, and then everyone does step 2, done. And it flows very nicely.
Yeah, it was something I think is one of the similarities between this and smartphone is both having a kind of like a user interface that helps players along, because there is a lot of information, as you saw. There's a lot to know, but the game kind of helps you along.
Yeah, you can follow that and know what to do.
Right.
Now, that being said, I think, since we're talking about smartphone, there are two very different games. And I'm hesitant to call this the card game version of Mobile Markets because I think this one's slightly more advanced. I think there's more going on in this game than in the other one. It feels that way to me, at least. Like, if you were like, which one's a heavier weight, I would say this one.
I tend to agree. I think this is slightly thinkier, for lack of a better term. I think that your decision space is larger here, maybe. I think that the things that I liked about smartphone are also here, which is basically that whole pricing turn order aspect to me is the brilliance of both of these games. I'm glad that they're both here, but they're very much their own kind of games. But I agree, this is crunchier, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think this one is, I mean, thematically, obviously, it's sort of a pushed-in, zoomed-in feel or world of you. But I find this one to be more complicated because there is more to it, but that stuff is also more flavorful and thematic, which means this is not that much harder to play.
Right.
I can relate to it, right? I mean, I like Smartphone plenty. I think Smartphone's a great game, but it is sort of an abstracted, mathematical view of what's going on. You are selling millions of telephones. You are sort of making moves that are hard to grasp. In this game, I'm selling a phone to that guy for that much money. He wants 5G. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And while there's more going on, I find it more relatable that way.
I really enjoy, you mentioned theme, I really enjoy the little hidden mechanical theme gems in there. Like, you can get change for your technology, right? You don't spend all your technology bucks or whatever throughout the game. You can get change because if I invested in technology, like I'm working on flip phones or something, I can use that next year even if I didn't complete it.
Right.
So I can use that technology growth later. But you can't use your advertising from last year for this year. You're not going to get new customers because you put on a commercial a year ago.
Oh, wow.
So I really enjoy, like, there's tons of little things in there. Even the player boards that you flip over with the action selection, which is similar to smartphone.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
But I noticed that, like, if you sell really cheap phones, you can advertise them a bunch, but you can't have a lot of technology. If they're cheap, they're not going to have a lot of technology bonuses. And there's just
the
fun
opposite
things.
sides of the tiles basically have
And
opposing views.
There's thematic stuff in there. If you spent a lot of money on technology, you're going to have a little less income. And I think they put it in anyway. So it's really very interesting, those little gems of theme that you kind of have to dig into.
I'm starting to learn more about you as a gamer, and one of the things I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you like these kind of connections between theme and mechanisms.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice things I don't even.
Wow,
I
I like mechanisms.
I was impressed. I didn't think about the advertising. I'm going to use that in my next teach.
Yeah.
Because people ask me, why doesn't it carry over? I was like, because it doesn't. But you know what? I do like the theming into this game. Again, you mentioned because of the micro part of it.
Yeah.
I sold a phone to Bob because he wanted this, and I got it to him. And my favorite part of the game, in smartphone, my favorite part is putting those two things together.
Yes.
I still like that here.
Yes.
But my favorite part here is building the phone.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, all right, we don't need 5G. It's too expensive. You know, they're putting a phone this time. I like that each turn you build your phone.
Yep.
But I will say that part also makes this a very strong economic swing to that end there. Because I'm sitting there thinking, how am I going to sell my phone? And I know we keep comparing this to smartphone, but I think it's a legit thing to do. In smartphone, I notice that the prices of phones tend to not waver as much. And in this game, they're all over the place.
It's really hard to guess sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, because in smartphone, everyone sold them for $5. Everyone sold them for $6. I'm like, okay. Here, they can all go for the highest price, which never happens in smartphone.
Right.
And I like that. I felt that there was much more price maneuverability, but be warned, if you don't like economic games, you might want to pass on this one because there's a strong economic flavor to it.
And there will be some analysis paralysis in here, for sure, especially later in the game. When you've now got various technologies you can put in, you are doing that math. It's simple math, but you have to consider many things. If I make this game with these 3 technologies, it's this much to make. Who am I selling it to?
Right.
Suddenly, like who? Just because I have this one thing, who now will buy it?
Right.
There's some crunchiness in here that belies the size of this box.
Because it's almost. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say, and it can be super cutthroat.
Yes.
Which for me, that was a little bit of a turnoff. Was just that, like, I had played some really nice games, and then I played a game where I got crushed because Chris kept undercutting me just by $1. And I was like, I can't sell to anybody.
Yeah.
Whereas if we went on opposite spectrums, if I went super expensive, you went super cheap, or vice versa, then we had different customers to sell to. But if we were fighting for those same customers, it hurt.
Just quickly on both of those, number one, this idea of the AP, and that's because there's pretty much open information, right? Everybody, you know your turn order, you know who's selling before you, who's selling after you, know what features they've got, basically. So you can math all that out if you want to. I don't tend to play that way, but you can do that. And so do be aware of that. If your play group is one that has people that want to math out everything, that's an issue potentially, and it can be very punishing, especially your first playthrough. You have to probably be aware of that. This is one of those games where people that have played the game 3 or 4 times are likely going to absolutely destroy somebody who has not played before.
Sure. Yes.
You need to get a full game of this in, I think, before you really start to see the intricacies of that pricing turn order thing. It's massive. Now, it's probably my favorite part of both of these games, but it can feel very punishing your first time. So
that's funny. We all have kind of different favorite parts.
Yeah.
Like my favorite part is the people flop.
Yeah.
And the special ability cards. Having a special unique ability with text, not just like 5G or flip or whatever. Those 2 things are some of my favorite things. Seeing at who's new and being like, ooh, this guy will buy it for how much? Okay, sure, I can make that phone for him. I like those things. So,
all right, well, what are your final thoughts and rating?
I like this one a lot. I think it's a very strong game. Yes, AP for sure. You got to be careful with the analysis paralysis. The flavor for me, and I know I say that a lot, but the thematic attraction, the fact that I can relate to it a little bit more, means I do like this a little bit more than Smartphone. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. You got to try it out. If you like your economic games and you want strong, different theming in there, Mobile Markets is what you want.
All right, I also really like it. So I'm going to get asked, do you need both in your collection? So this is my answer to that. I like both games a lot. I'm talking about Smartphone and Mobile Markets. If I'm playing with 4 or 5 players, I'm probably tilting towards Smartphone. And if I'm playing with 2 or 3, easily Mobile Markets.
Every time.
Now, there's exceptions. There's an expansion board for Smartphone, which plays well with 2 and 3. And Mobile Markets worked fine for me at 4 and 5, too. But I like this one a little better. I'm an 8.5, probably, yes. I really enjoyed this, and I just got a lot of enjoyment over the microcosm that was selling a phone to a person. I don't know why that amused me more than selling it to a whole country.
Yeah.
It hooks you, right? You have something to relate to. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, well, I gave this game a 7, so not quite as high as you all. But I think that this game is a very clean, really well-made game. It is a little too mean for me in certain moments, and so there's a lot that I like about it. There's a lot that I think is really well done, and then there's also some pretty brutal things, and so that's why I'm making it a 7, because I definitely recommend it for people that like that. And there's some very good stuff. So, yep, that's mine.
Yeah, I'm actually coming in at an 8.5, but I feel like this rating could go up.
Really?
Yeah, more plays have raised its esteem with me instead of lowering it. I taught it a number of times at the retreat.
Did you come into this with a little suspicion at the beginning?
I did, absolutely. Well, first of all, Smartphone, I was actively avoiding. I had no interest in it until I played it. Neither of these games should work for me. I don't like mathy feeling games. I don't particularly love economic games necessarily, but there's just something about these games that click in my brain. Everyone has those games that just kind of click for them. This is one of them. Smartphone is one of them, but they are very much their own animals. And I agree with you 100%. Player count is going to be my big delineator on whether I play this or smartphone. With 5, I'm always going to go with smartphone. With 2 and 3, I'm going to lean towards this.
Yeah.
Although, like you said, they do play well, depending on expansions and such. But I think this is a very, very excellent game.
Well, there you go. That's Mobile Markets, Smartphone Inc. game. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
And I'm Wendy Yee.
Have fun. We'll see you very soon.
everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dice Tower Winter Spectacular. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Stephen Bonacore.
I'm Camilla Cleghorn.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Chris Yee.
We're playing some party games now, just random party games. Well, not random, I guess we picked them out. So,
I would say when you were
party.
yelling at me, Chris, go ahead, So Clover, faster! I don't think it felt very random. Faster!
So first of all, we have a contest that we've been concurrently running all 4 days. So if you've already entered it, you don't need to enter it again, but if you have missed it, you want to jump into this contest to win a $30 gift certificate from Game Nerds. We have 5 winners. These are fantastic. You can get any game you want with this, basically, from Game Nerds, which has a gazillion games. They're great. They ship.
Scientifically
Terrific.
proven, gazillion.
A gazillion. It's true. Anyway, to enter this contest, just email us at contest@dicetower.com, and in the subject line, put Frosty, which is a Christmas-themed word, which I'm just bringing it up because we just did a game show this morning that everyone forgot all the Christmas stuff.
Yes.
And
Shame.
we learned that Z didn't know Silver Bells.
Who won that game?
Or the Grinch.
Who won that game?
You're wearing a shirt with the Grinch stuff.
Yes, but he didn't know it.
I don't know. It just says that you stink or something, right?
Who won the game?
I forgot. I don't know.
we forgot.
Obviously, when you walked in and I saw I just read the first word of the shirt, I thought, interesting.
Yeah.
You're conveying a subtle message to the rest of us here.
So subtle. Yes, me and my subtle shirt. Yes.
Stink. Stank.
I mean, it was like,
stunk.
gotta go, guys. All right, let's play So Clover. So the way So Clover works is each person will spend time, like Z is currently doing, writing down words with 4 cards, and we're just gonna play and show it. So we'll use Mr. Bonacore first. Do we have a 5th card in the mix
Yes,
yet?
you do. So people can see that as soon as. Oh, there it is. Very good. So here are the cards.
Will the green screen work?
No, it will not.
Yeah, the green screen
I'm
will
sticking
not
on the
work.
green screen because I'm really curious.
It's gonna be nothingness.
Excellent.
It's
Yes.
great.
So
Even the black doesn't work because it only.
No, the black. You can see the black.
Bonacore's words are sputch, puffins.
Maybe you shouldn't be making up fake words
Army.
because they're not.
No. Why are you doing Sawyer,
and Freddy.
Poppins, Freddy,
get a 5th?
and Army?
Yes, you get 5th and shuffle
All
it
right.
in.
Now put that back in the middle.
All right, so we're trying to figure out some cards. So where are the cards that we got?
Here
All right,
goes
what
with this one here.
There we go.
All right, flip them over.
Okay.
All right, so what are we doing? We're figuring which one out, guys, first.
We got Umbrella, Line, Adventure,
All right.
Red, Cup, Cinema, Jump, Dream, Dead, Major, Radar, Reptile, Bank, Lava, Dessert, God, Chocolate, Office, Protect, Pair. And we need to put these in this frame so that 2 words will meet Freddy. 2 words will meet Army. 2 words will do Sawyer. 2 words will do Poppins. Definitely Mr. Bonacore, who cannot give us any indication. He just needs to sit there and be quiet, which makes this currently my favorite game of the day. So he's a fan of popular culture because Freddy, Poppins, Sawyer. Now, Freddy may not necessarily be pop culture, but does anyone think Freddy isn't the Nightmare on Elm Street, which would make me put Dream under Freddy?
Oh, Dream. I was
Unless
thinking.
Mercury is there,
I
yes.
was thinking Dead and Cinema, and if you do
See,
Dead, then it's Major on the side, which also goes with Army.
Cinema Poppins, right?
That works out, yeah.
And
Right.
Dead.
Oh, where's Dead? And Major?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
Dead,
happening.
Dream, Army,
That's
Major.
called teamwork.
That was all Camilla. I don't know what you're talking about.
I picked the Dream one.
I'm having flashbacks to this morning where Mike and I suffered a tremendous loss.
Tremendous loss.
Correct me if I'm right
Epic,
or wrong here. But Tom
bad
Sawyer fell into lava.
Performance by Mike. Lindsay.
Are we allowed to
By
help
Mike.
the audience?
Lindsay.
Yeah, the audience can help. I don't care.
Umbrella. Oh, Umbrella for Poppins.
Umbrella Poppins.
Yeah,
Oh.
come on,
So-
Put
guys.
adventure, yeah, because then that puts adventure on
Adventures
Sawyer,
of Tom
which is
Sawyer.
perfect. So one more Army.
So now we just need
Thanks.
Thanks,
So
bro.
Army and Sawyer. Army
Protect.
and Sawyer.
Protect and
protect
Pair.
your
Adventure
army.
Yeah, Protect and Pair might do.
Because Tom.
Adventure pair, Tom Sawyer,
Tom
Huck
Sawyer,
Finn.
Huck-
Wow,
Yeah,
if that's the
what I'm
case, I
thinking.
feel like he
Prep these.
Prep these, because that's. Did you rotate them?
No, okay, so we did ours together, and both we did it like 20 seconds later. We made eye contact, and I was like, "That was the easiest one I've ever done."
That was the easiest one I ever did. I got him a shuffle, I rotated and put him down, and that's what I got.
There's no cheating.
That cinema umbrella is.
Isn't that amazing? No. That is like perfect. Come on.
Right?
That is right. You're right. 6 points, right? And you
I
get.
feel like maybe this is how you guys won this morning.
Are you saying we're cheating?
Somebody
saying
was
we're
looking at my
smart.
answers.
They're
It's a
smart.
compliment. Yes, I take it as a compliment.
Was I wearing glasses?
Where?
When I did the contest in the morning, were they looking at my glasses up the window?
Maybe. You were looking
I know he wasn't looking over my shoulder because he can't get that high.
Oh, that is so wrong. Anyway,
All right, so how
6
does this
points,
work?
I
You
believe,
get
right?
points for that or something?
Yeah, there's a point.
There's a point scoring, who cares?
Nobody ever follows.
It's like
got
just one.
points.
It's
So
like just one.
immediately
Nobody
now, then the idea is you start on another one,
Oh, should I just
and
do
you're
another one?
out
Yeah.
of the next. You're out of the guessing
You're
for
not
this
guessing.
round.
Oh, he
is the
can be.
idea.
He can jump in guessing as soon as he's done.
We're just
Twice
kind
in
of
a row that he
playing.
was guessing. You're not guessing.
All right.
The,
All right, Camilla, you said yours was also easy.
Mine is also
She's
easy.
putting the pressure on us if we don't do it right.
That's right, guys.
All right, here we go.
Easy.
There you go.
Are you allowed to do 2 words?
It's
No.
one thing.
What did you put?
Okay, so it's a soldier, small. What does this say? Rash guard.
A rash guard. It's one thing.
And Red Riding Hood is again definitely.
this is why it was so easy.
It
This is
works.
so easy. 20 seconds.
Wait,
Mine-
why? It's one word.
No, it's
I wrote
thank you,
descriptive
thank you.
sentences.
No.
Wait, you think Red Riding Hood is a word?
No, I do not think so. That was you. No, you did a wrong thing.
All right.
You did the wrong thing.
Woo!
I like this magic up here. Woo.
This is amazing.
I got my 4 things.
Okay, what do we have?
Shirt, tail, child, menu, kitchen, finger,
Child.
No,
Red
card.
Riding is a child.
wolf. Wolf has to be Red Riding Hood. Come on.
Yes.
Where's
Grab
Wolf?
it.
Yeah. Wolf. Now, soldier guardian, right? That would be a sensible side.
Or Red Rash or Rash.
Red rash guardian.
Sunday, rash guard.
This is too funny.
Okay. What do we got? Small. What would be the other soldier one in small here?
What about child? Do you think child's with wolf?
Child soldier. Got it. No.
I assume, but what does that leave then? Ruler?
That puts menu with
Oh,
rash guard,
check-
which I'm trying not to think about.
Check this out. Soldier,
Wait, no.
soldier revolution and
Small
with
fry.
Small
And where's child? Child, if we put child here, it would be menu.
But what if you put child under small?
Yeah.
Small child means rash guard shirt.
Okay.
I guess I would have to know what rash guard is.
I don't even know what rash
rash
guard
guard's
is
like an
myself,
undershirt.
so I'm glad I'm not
you
doing
wear
this.
Below like
Yes.
diving suit stuff.
I'm gonna
right?
go ahead and guess then that yes. Okay, what about then Little Red Riding Hood hanging out in the kitchen, and rash guard is hard.
Well, how about dirty?
A dirty child.
Dying inside.
She's
I'm
dying.
dying.
Dirty
inside.
child. And the rash guard is tough but fair.
Just go ahead and pull that one off of there.
You know what? I'm trying to help you guys.
But fair. I like it.
Wolf Guardian, Revolution, Fry, Small Child. Shirt is definitely right. So what do we got left?
Dirty feels like it fits in here, but I don't get how metal and wolf goes to Red Riding Hood.
What is this word over here? If we were to bump this, rash guard Sunday. I don't know.
Again, I don't know why Sunday would make you think of rash guard. Sunday shirt would be jersey.
Note.
Right, no.
Wait. Note. Little Red Riding Hood. They'd have notes from the grandma, right?
Yeah.
And then rash
There's
guard
some
finger. Does the shirt edition come in a finger edition of this so-called rash guard?
Hey,
Like a shirt for fingers, like a glove.
Let's turn it in. Let's turn it in.
You guys are happy with that?
No,
Wave,
I'm not happy with it.
not.
metal, dirty.
So glad it only took me 20 seconds to come up with
I
this.
think that's okay. Does that sound right to you guys?
So you guys both said it
Kitchen.
was
Wait,
easy,
what about
but-
kitchen?
Red Riding Hood got eaten.
No, we did that already. Yeah. There's no bedroom. There's no wolf, grandma. There's no red. Well, you can't do that anyway.
All right, turn it in. Okay, so if we're wrong, which we likely are, you take off the cards that are wrong. You leave the ones that are.
Take off the cards
They
that
have
are
to be
wrong.
completely right.
Just throw them
anything that's
Completely
wrong
right.
comes
Anything?
up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if that card's in the right place. Oh,
That's it.
Everything else
whoa.
So it might
Right.
still be this card, just not correctly placed.
Well done.
It might. It also might
Well
not.
done, even though you cheated. It's
Fair,
I can't cheat.
wave,
It is an
rash guard,
item. It is
wave.
an item.
Give her the rule book.
I don't need no rule book.
Metal.
Stinking rule book.
What do you guys think? I don't know. Between these two, what could possibly go there?
I want to go with my dirty metal.
Oh, so you can hyphen it. I just forgot the hyphen. It says in the rule book you can hyphen it.
No.
Red Riding Hood is not a hyphenated
No,
word.
rash guard, it can be. Let me show you.
Okay, so someone in the chat
is allowed, is it?
said rash guard wave, right? Because rash guard is a shirt, is like an undershirt that you wear under like a
Can I explain what a rash guard
hydro
is?
suit.
Can she explain? I'm not sure that's allowed.
No.
I mean,
No, that's definitely not legal as the word rash guard. But hey, we broke
as the
one
one
rule.
who's
might
lived
as well.
in Florida the least, like the shortest amount of time here, I feel
All
like
right,
you
just
should know
turn it
this.
in and see what we get.
Here you go. This
Yes.
is the new thing.
That is it.
Explain what a rash guard is.
So a rash guard, it's that shirt, the long sleeve shirt that you wear. Like surfers will wear them when they're surfing to protect them from the waves, or like if they get
And
undercurrent.
sharks.
I don't want to like stereotype,
Or-
but do you think any of us surf here?
Any of these fat guys.
Or it protects you from the sun if you don't want to get sunburned.
Oh, you do surf, Mike.
Do you know what a rash guard is?
Oh, look at Mike.
Does it
Mike.
If you've not used one, you'll want to know what one is very
Yes.
does it protect you from rashes?
It does.
Okay, I
Because
figured it out.
a shirt you wear to protect yourself, you can also protect
All
you
right,
from the
so
sun.
we won. That's all I'm
did.
hearing.
You surf?
What would happen if we were playing
No,
for
I
But do we
score?
lose
Would we-
points
you know
for
how to
technically
know about
she
it.
take
Right.
everything
Yeah,
one
you
off?
get, you get, we don't,
All right.
we get fewer points. We get
Fewer
4
points.
points.
So how it works is you have 2 guesses
man.
total.
Okay, are
if we
proper
still
nouns?
fudge that last one,
Yes, proper
only
nouns.
3 of them were in the right
Okay.
place,
So
and
it's
3
a
points.
So much Red Riding
So it's a good system. That way you get 2 guesses,
Got it.
6
What's
points
next?
are perfect, right?
You're next.
The worst shirt.
Oh, I am? Okay, here you go, humans.
All right.
calling us
These
this
one out.
These clues are whales, glass,
Plural whales.
Gadget
gadget,
and maple.
and maple.
Oh, please have syrup on the card.
Bracelet Cemetery, deep
Can you move it over a little bit?
region. Yeah.
I can't. There you go.
Day Shield Inspection History, Calendar Skull Award Fly, Bay Pipe
Wait.
Magic Slow.
He just likes doing that.
That was,
All right, so
Let's go next to maple. I don't care. And if it doesn't, that's the worst. Okay.
are glasses a gadget or are whales the kings of the ocean?
I'm gonna go with king.
Yeah, glasses.
But we can always slide it in.
Yeah.
Let's
But it
see,
doesn't
let's
lock
see
into
here.
position.
Doesn't
and
lock.
glue.
I'm aware
You know what does
All right.
lock is you and my.
until I covered a maple syrup.
Get out of my way,
It's not
Steve.
coming off.
Is that good?
No, you're fine. I was just kidding. You're fine.
All right.
So what else for maple?
What is it?
So I'm gonna guess
Building
that.
another one while you guys are guessing, actually.
Oh, was
Yeah,
I supposed to be building? Am I not
Yeah,
guessing?
you,
Oh.
yes, you should be
Here,
building.
give me 4
I need
cards.
4 things.
I'm
That
gonna
takes-
guess that Z did not put.
4.
Was it? Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he didn't put glass for glasses. That would be.
That would be illegal.
Illegal,
But hey, we
again.
already opened that door.
Camilla knows about being illegal.
Are there any gadgets here?
So I'm trying to think of whales. So king of the what? So king of the deep.
Bay.
But that puts region next to glasses, which I don't get.
Next to glass.
A region next to glass.
It still doesn't make sense, but.
And then there's also king of the
Glass
bay.
pipe. No, bay. It's king. It's bay, and pipe goes next to glass. Glass pipe. No.
Well, maybe this works actually. Oh, a glass pipe.
No, glass pipe. Yeah. Come on.
Where do you get a glass pipe from? Is that what you use when you want to see the water coming into your house?
Maybe
Moving along.
We're gonna move along to that one too. There's been a lot of like innuendo today. I don't understand this. Okay, maple.
Today.
First of all, I wasn't doing any innuendo. What on earth?
Never mind. Never mind. No.
I guess I'm just not filthy enough to hang out
You
with
are
you.
not.
I'm too naive.
You're
to
too
be-
naive.
to be
You are.
Barnacore's friend.
You're. Friend? Friend? You think you're my friend?
Let's see what people say on the internet. We're going to use maple syrup is what we got. Inspection gadget. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, inspection and gad.
Dabba-dabba-dub.
And that would make it. What was
glass
this? Was this a
shield.
shield? Glass shield?
Oh, right.
Well, glass.
No, glass
ceiling.
shield is another name for like a window.
When you're at a buffet.
It keeps you from getting wet from the storm. Oh yeah, the glass shield is the buffet. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike is right.
And what?
Pipe and shield.
We have maple and gadget now, huh? Maple. Fly.
Oh, wait,
Maple syrup.
I can't handle that.
Fly.
No one's gonna put pipe
Award.
and shield in glass.
No, right? Like that doesn't make sense.
Maple.
Inspection gadget.
Maple. Fly an award for maple and gadget? Yeah. How about that? Fly award.
Say that
Just
again.
put it differently.
Which way?
fly to Maple, get an award.
So
that
you
one.
think if Z had award and inspection, the clue he has is gadget?
Maybe.
I think higher of Z than you do, say.
I do not think very highly of him, so let's go with that.
No one's arguing that.
Syrup and maple definitely
Still
go together
here.
so well.
I'm in the room. King
Still can hear.
What happened with the bay? You took bay off. Bay I thought was good. Well, bay and...
Yes, but how are you getting
pipe.
pipe glass?
Because you're too naive. I don't know.
But,
'cause
but,
see,
but
I
pipe
know.
and shield.
Yes, but Z is not a filthy idiot. You can quote me on
Congratulations.
He just called me a filthy
That is the
idiot.
nicest,
Still in the room.
the nicest thing that Tom's ever said about any of us.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Camilla, do you want to help out here?
Yes,
I would,
I'd love to not do this
I would like
right
to
now.
do this.
All right, let's take a look what that is. Glass region?
Well, I just don't. I think that for
Wales deep does.
What are we doing
glass.
this? You guys are
Wait,
done?
not yet.
And I
I think this one's idiotically wrong.
And if I think this is right for that one. You think that's idiotically wrong?
You think, what is it? Like this?
Oh, slow syrup
No.
maple. Oh, I could take that.
Oh, slow.
Inspection
And magic.
magic is
Gadget.
gadget.
Yes,
That's
yes,
good.
yes,
That's
yes.
good.
Wait,
Well,
I think this should be
glass region. What are
Whatever
we
he's
doing
about to say, I
here?
disagree. No matter what he says, I disagree. Say anything.
Whales fly. Okay, I like
I
this.
disagree.
I don't know what I don't know what glass region means.
You guys are done?
Okay, let's
done.
go with it. Because deep in Wales makes sense.
Okay, let me see. Oh, shoot.
If it's not correct at all, the card has to pop off.
Right.
If the card is in the wrong position.
No, it doesn't matter if it. Yeah, if it's even it's the right position, but rotate it
yes.
All right.
Wow. Okay, so basically.
wrong. Wait. Did
Maple syrup didn't make the cut.
maybe maple syrup was in the wrong spot.
Yeah. So put it on the other side.
Okay, so it's
Inspection.
Yeah.
gadget.
Glasses is like a I
Although
can see that
King,
one.
King
Yeah.
of Wales works really well, but yes.
Okay, so what was the other thing you had for Maple? Was it slow? Put that there
It
for a
was
second. What's
slow?
What's that get
Whales
for?
in the bay.
Yes, this is right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, do that. Do deep.
And then it's deep, and what's the other one?
Wait, didn't we already do that?
Wait, yeah, we did
Yeah,
that. So
you
that
put all
can't
that.
be it.
Wait.
Region is
Maybe
there.
I took one off I shouldn't have.
It was right there.
Deep Wales
Was that-
region glass.
What?
A glass region.
Just tell us if that one is right. Don't look at anything else.
Move.
Would you like me to explain the game to you?
Be quiet. Okay.
Tell us about that one thing.
Which one did I leave? This one, right? This was
Yeah.
the one that was correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this one correct? Just if you tell us that one.
Well, you guys replaced all three of these.
No,
Doesn't matter.
this
No,
one
no,
we
this
this one
is
we
how we-
kept the same.
that was already there. We're not.
Yeah, no. This is not correct. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
alright,
If I
so-
pulled it, if I pulled it,
Okay.
that was correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Got it. No,
now-
that's all we're asking.
Yeah.
All right,
go
someone
ahead
is
and
saying that there are glass pipes for smoking.
Right. So that's what I was wondering. If
That's-
that didn't.
that
You
is-
thought that was dirty?
Is there anything else that can go for maple?
It's a
though?
magic type of hashish.
Okay, so I don't know what else
I
would go
don't.
with
You know,
maple.
I try not to have people get cancer.
And maple could. I mean, maybe with flies because it would attract flies.
I forgot there's
really
one of these
sweet.
cards I didn't see.
Right.
So. Right.
Yeah.
Well, we
Is it,
know
the, is it
that.
the one we keep putting on there? Is it
So if you slide this down to here,
Okay.
and then does maple bracelet go together?
No.
No.
You didn't grow up wearing your maple bracelets and just getting those sticky arms. Those
See, I don't think you need to work that hard to do another one. We're not gonna have time to get to it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was another reason you were saying that, but okay.
No. I
Are you
was,
guys done?
You want me that mean? No, we're not done because the
I
maple
don't think
bracelet.
maple bracelet
bracelet's
doesn't make any
wrong.
sense.
But I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Region,
I like
but then cemetery
glass
for whales.
shield,
That doesn't.
inspection, everything except for that one, the next to pointing at Chris.
I have about the best clue I've ever written on here.
Okay, let's replace it for that one.
No, I'm not done. There's two that I'm really having a hard time with, but I have a fantastic clue on here. I'm
Magic
very proud
whales.
of.
Let's see.
are you proud of the maple clue?
Whales in the
I did the
deep
best
blue,
I could with
deep
what I had.
wave.
All right, we gotta call it. We gotta-
Read Max
Yeah.
Maloney's comment.
That's
all I'm gonna
correct,
tell you.
guys. This is
That's all I
correct.
wanna tell
Okay.
you.
Wait,
This is right.
Yes, I know.
Maple is
I
a
read
type
that.
of wood.
Oh,
You
okay.
can have a wooden bracelet.
Oh,
Okay, you're thinking of just syrup. Maple, like a tree,
like a tree.
like
but
wood.
I get that, but no one ever says nice maple bracelet.
True,
I like
but
your
when
maple
it's
bracelet.
there and the other one is syrup, You go with maple. I mean,
extend the meaning of
yeah,
bracelet.
That's fair. You
Okay.
get the winner here.
I don't get that. I figured you get deep and bay, you know.
If there's one thing I know about So Clover is you can criticize the person no matter
Anyway,
what.
if we're not gonna get to this one, I will show my
All right,
clue,
show it.
which I thought was the best. Right here, the clue is globe.
Globe
and the two
theater.
things are theater and earth.
That's
I
fantastic.
think I would have got that.
That is, I'm quite
Brilliant.
proud
Yeah.
of
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this often about you, but that was brilliant.
All right, Chris,
Thank
do
you.
it.
You should be proud.
That was.
The words are basement,
That was good.
polar, ornamental, and seafood.
Okay. Are we gonna get to mine?
Probably not.
Excellent. 'Cause
Don't
so
erase your
struggling.
clue.
Dungeon ring
already.
cane
Okay.
wool.
That
Forced
was terrible.
display.
This is a terrible one. You're gonna make fun of me on
Octopus
this one.
right.
I think it's funny how you think that I wasn't going to do that anyway.
Covered furniture comforter brown. Curry
I
underground.
can't see. Sorry. Thank you.
Autumn machine charge
So
Antarctica
let's go with,
armor.
Let's start with one space. Seafood. Is there anything here?
There's octopus.
Octopus. Put octopus
Let's go.
near seafood.
An octopus's garden.
Seafood, by the way, which is interesting.
Ornamental display.
Boom.
All right. So polar.
And-
we have.
I'll let you
Ant-
do the gravy.
I don't think curry
Antarctica.
and octopus would be
Polar
seafood.
Antarctica.
And
Okay,
polar
where's-
maybe wool because
Charge armor
You're
is
cold.
ornamental. You can have ornamental armor.
You can.
That's gotta
Display.
be
That's
right.
good. That's
gotta
good.
be
yeah.
right.
All right.
Charge.
Polar
Underground would be basement somewhere.
Perfect.
And curry could be seafood. Polar autumn could also technically work. That's got to go in there somewhere,
Yes.
guys.
And the last one,
Basement.
the basement dungeon.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Dungeon.
Or
Dungeon.
seafood.
Dungeon
underground.
with
Polar ring.
Pol-
Yeah, yeah. Like
Seafood is not going to be
polar
wool,
circle.
so
You wanna
polar
go-
circle or
Arctic
polar
circle.
ring.
There it is. Boom, boom.
And then underground and curry will go with seafood. It's food. That's got to
Fine,
be
but I
right.
don't like the octopus curry is not seafood, but go ahead.
Octopus curry is seafood, Tom.
Have you ever had octopus curry? Have you even heard of it?
Again, this is my man's edition of a maple bracelet.
Yes.
I say all this. It kind of.
Let's go. Let's tear you apart.
Bring it out.
We don't
Why
gotta
don't we
do
tear
this,
you
actually.
apart a little bit? Go ahead. Show it,
Potiphar's
Tom.
initial one, we're all ruined anyway. His was so easy.
Yeah. This
This is so stupid. Here we go. Okay, Wizard, Scarecrow, Peck, and Odin.
Odin, yes.
Oh.
All right, we got cell, console, voice and recipient, letter, safari, engine and sewer, myth, big
Move that over,
business, dish, pigeon, robot, America, wand,
Move myth over
Yes,
again.
sorry.
Thanks.
and then
And he does it again.
religion, promotion, thunder
Let's
and
start with wizard.
All right, so wand
Wizard.
for sure
Oh,
goes
there
into
you go.
Wizard.
But,
America, Scarecrow, or
Pigeon
Pigeon
Peck.
Peck.
Pigeon
It's
and
got
Peck.
to be
There
it.
we go.
Then we
Maybe
got
letter for pigeon.
Oh, letter.
and then Odin, Safari. No, I don't
No,
think so.
No, but letter. It's
Then we've got Myth. I
Oh,
saw
never mind. I thought
Myth
it was peck. I thought it was
somewhere.
pigeon for some reason.
Odin is a myth.
Right.
Big Scarecrow.
Myth. Dish.
Religion.
Dish.
Odin is part of a religion, no?
Yes.
So, heck.
Straw, Scarecrow.
Yes,
Has
yeah.
got to
What is
be
this one?
part of
Thunder.
it.
Thunder is.
That's perfection itself.
Yeah, Odin is absolutely not the god of thunder.
Not
but
the
get
god
it.
of thunder, but
Maple
He's
bracelet.
That
He's
is
related
his
to the
maple
god that does it.
bracelet. That's a new thing.
That's right. Close enough.
Then you write Thor on there,
So
okay?
where's? So myth.
Is there a crow on here somewhere?
Stuff is moving too. Let's see.
Can you put both of them there? So
Oh,
we
you
can
want to
see?
leave it on there? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, just going back and forth. It's hard to see.
What do we got? Dish. You could cook Odin.
Could you peck at a dish and then Odin is a myth?
Peck. Well, peck and dish could be. He's saying like chicken. Could that be it?
Pigeon.
Pigeon and
Dish.
dish. Peck.
I don't know.
That's,
Voice. What does that say? Recipient?
Recipient.
Sewer.
Skeleton wizard.
Safari.
Skeleton?
Letter. Engine.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Okay, so we need another good thing for wizard. What else? I mean, for wizard. Wand.
Myth. Maybe.
Wand
big.
and myth, which would leave Scarecrow
Dish.
being straw and dish.
Scarecrow.
Which I've heard of a lot of maple bracelets today,
Engine.
but that would
Doesn't
be a
make
stretch.
sense.
That would
Voice.
be-
Well, wizards are.
Scarecrow console. No.
Scarecrow dish.
Tom, why couldn't you pick better words? like cards, you know? Does this one work?
Wow.
Odin, Myth,
I
Pigeon,
think
Dish,
that's the
Pack.
best one we
That's
have.
the best we
I
got.
think that's another one of those insane ones, but
And then
We will mock him. We
Scarecrow.
will
What do
mock
we
him
got?
for
We need
that.
one more for that.
because that could have
Scarecrow is
been
a
anything better.
recipient of a brain in Wizard of Oz.
And the wizard has a cell phone.
I gotta check the chat because wow.
Yeah, I'm checking the chat too, and I'm not seeing anything.
Does straw recipient work for Scarecrow?
Straw
Draw recipient.
That's cell for wizard.
Yeah, but then cell for
They're
wizard.
being peckish. They said they're hungry. I'm hungry.
Peckish.
Letter.
That's a good word.
Scarecrow. Letter.
I mean, if
no.
we did
Scarecrow.
voice, but the
Engine.
Console. That scarecrow is throwing me off.
Sewer wizard.
Like it's like.
What about like
wandering?
Scarecrow, animals, safari, and then a sewer wizard, of course.
Sewer wizard is of course
What we
obvious.
know.
The dreaded sewer wizard.
I fought several of those in my life.
Because they're skewered to the ground.
I'm stumped. Why couldn't you write maple somewhere?
Roy, say it out loud, man. What's up? What you got for us, Roy?
I was gonna say
Sorry.
skewer makes sense for scarecrow, but engine and wand doesn't make wizard, so I don't know.
Okay,
It's sewer.
so they did
unfortunately,
say
not
Harry
skewer.
Potter got a
Oh, it's sewer. Okay, I
and
see.
Tony,
It's hard
sorry,
to
he
tell
said
over
Harry
those
Potter
things,
got a
right?
letter and he was a wizard.
Oh, letters.
Letter? He did. What
Engine scarecrow.
Engine?
Raw engine.
Engine scarecrow.
Well, let me see something here. Because this could be a scarecrow, could technically be an American thing, and that
Yeah.
means safari, peck.
Oh,
Because he might not have looked inside and saw
he
pigeons
might not
there.
have seen
You know,
pigeon.
safari,
Safari
dish. There's a better
Yeah.
word than
Pigeon.
Yeah,
peck.
there's a yeah.
Pigeon is so much
Yeah.
peck. You want to just give it a shot? And
And straw and engine. He would have said scarecrow.
Oh, jeez.
Engine.
I don't know. Yeah, that's rough, right? Wizard, letter, wand.
I think those.
Those are
What do we
fine.
have left? Cell, recipient, voice.
Yeah.
The scarecrow lost his heart, right? Not his voice. Yeah.
His brain.
Brain.
Either, actually.
Brain
Tin Man.
heart.
Letter wand.
Interchangeable.
Then they have to like calm. the scarecrow.
Well, we gotta move it along.
Okay, what do you
All
want?
right.
Let's go. We're going with this.
I'd say it's voice. It's voice for wizard.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Ooh.
All right, put them up if you can, or.
Oh, here, yeah. Okay,
And
so
keep in mind, console could also be console.
For like straw console, which would be the scarecrow, and then voice.
Same spell, like two different
Console.
words.
Oh, you took two of them off?
console.
Yes.
Oh, never mind then.
Two.
Oh, I got that, but what is a straw console?
Move that a
Yeah,
little
what
bit.
is that?
Move the one that says
Consoling the
dish,
straw
dish a
man,
little
'cause
bit.
He's
I
all
can't see
sad
it.
all the time. And then
There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
got it. Don't
Well,
let Roy speak again.
Man, these are some stretches though. Ooh-wee.
Fine.
Roy, I heard that.
Pigeon's peck.
Okay, big wizard.
So
Yeah.
So we had over here, we had this, right? What do we have here? Myth and dish was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so peck. What do we got for peck?
well, what?
What else would work? Could it be letter?
Oh,
No.
Myth. So myth.
but that would be
Safari.
Safari for
Scarecrow
Odin.
dish.
No.
Peck. Peck.
All right.
The scarecrow.
It's not dish.
Needing a
Peck.
brain, right?
Wow. This is
Tom,
Okay, so
are you
maybe,
sure
like-
these are your cards?
Maybe if Odin,
Sure.
a voice. Did he have a big voice?
Sure, the
Like
voice
God
of
thunder, do you
yeah,
think he's the God
yeah,
of
sure,
thunder or whatever?
voice.
What
So
about
then if it is
the
console.
Wizard of Oz?
Peck
Pay no
and
attention to the voice
console?
behind the screen.
It would
Yeah,
be
so
peck
then if it's
console.
console, like if
Oh my word, I'm breaking character here. You're a moron. It's console, not console. Stop! You ruined. You're out of 10 minutes of this thing. I'm saying that.
What do we got, guys?
I got nothing. Let's just try something.
I
think
I
Tom will
truly
continue
know
to yell at us
nothing.
if we.
So
Okay,
they're
so
saying myth on Odin, but that would leave dish on Peck.
That
Straw
was
dish,
great.
straw
We already tried
dish.
that.
Oh, that's the one we did before. Okay.
Scarecrow as a
I
dish?
got nothing.
no, I don't know. Tom, this is awful.
I'm going
Is
to.
You want to
it
say
a-
it's awful? Good.
Is it a
You're
very
accept
handsome
it's awful.
scarecrow?
We have the word handsome.
No,
Oh, he's a dish.
He's a dish. That's good.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, guys. Anything?
All right, then just put two
Just turn
cards
it
in.
upside down randomly and let's.
No, that's terrible. Come on.
Well, as opposed to what?
I think Odin had a
Great
voice
job we're doing
Odin
here.
voice, fine.
and a pigeon console.
And then
Console,
these two
sorry.
business. It's wizard, myth, dish, business, big, letter, engine, sewer, safari.
Harry Potter got a letter. Let's go there.
We did that last time.
Oh,
Yeah, we did. Myth, then. Let's go with Myth.
There you go, Myth.
And the
Myth,
Scarecrow
baby.
is an attractive Scarecrow. There.
He's a douche.
So close.
What is
what?
it?
What is it?
The Scarecrow's not a myth.
Big Wand Wizard.
Well, the scarecrow from the myth of the straw. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
no,
would you? I did not know what to put for pigeon or console. Sorry.
Strong,
So I don't
strong
get
myth would
pegged.
be
Console
Rumpelstiltskin.
pegged? Ah, like pecking away at letters.
Yeah.
Strong myth would be Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, that might have been better, but there might have been. I don't know.
This is good. This is good.
No, it's
I
not.
never want to
By
hear
the
about
way-
Maple again. You don't get to say the word
I didn't
Maple.
put Thor because Thor is not the voice of thunder. That would be Odin, his dad.
He's the voice. Oh, okay.
So back off.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to
Yeah.
put for big wand. I thought of many,
that's-
many inappropriate things. So I was like, no.
This game's over, folks. Thank you.
Hey, we had a great time
Today
playing.
brought to you by a glass pipe in Tom's mind.
Awesome sub.
Oh my goodness, it's fantastic.
So
We have one more, but no, we're not gonna do it.
no,
Not
let's
time.
jump to
What do we got?
Stella. Who are the
Stella.
Stella players? You're not. I'm not.
No,
I'm in it.
You told me I was
You are.
playing now? I don't even know. Do I
Who
know
else
still?
is in it?
I don't think I
I
know.
would be back.
So we'll be back in just a minute.
Be
Oh,
back.
we'll be back in 1 minute.
Stella. Hello, everybody. We are throwing down a little Stella Dixit universe game. And I will explain it briefly because Bonacor hasn't played.
I have not
you
played.
You
I've
said?
not played.
You haven't
Nope.
played. Okay, so Mike and I are going to crush both of you, just so you know.
That's right.
Probably.
That's right.
Most likely.
All right, so
I'm putting money on it.
Oh my God.
we flop out 15 cards. Everybody has a board here that matches this display. You want to orient this so that this is matching where this is.
Oh, you had yours right. I apologize.
to the
Okay.
moon.
There you go.
I'm orienting you to mine.
And we are going to be playing 4 rounds denoted over here on these tokens. Okay, 4 rounds. Very simple. We're going to flip over a card that's going to have a word on it. We'll play argument. Tuck that.
We never do that here.
No.
Tuck that under there.
Just as easy as that. There you
Like that.
Argument. Then we are all going to secretly and simultaneously select any number of these cards that we think match that word. And if you pick one, say that one, I would then just mark it on my own board with a big
Meaning
X.
that you believe that card
Matches that word, and I also believe that somebody else will probably pick it. That's what that means.
Okay.
Okay? You can pick anywhere between 1 and 10.
But you must pick one.
But you must
You
pick
have to pick
one,
one.
You
yes.
may pick up to
10.
a lot.
Up to 10, okay? Once we're all done with that, we are going to, starting from the start player, whoever has this, they are going to select one of the ones they've picked. They will point to it and say, I picked that one. If multiple other players also picked it, then you will all, including the player who just pointed their finger at it, get 1 point. And that to do that, you will say, I did that. Oh, I'm saying that one. Oh, you got it and you have it. Great. We all get 1 point, so you can fill in the first star. Okay?
1 point.
I'm sorry, no, 2 points.
2 points. Okay.
Right? 2 and 3 is what it is.
I believe so.
Yeah. So 2 points.
Okay.
If only a single other person has it, then both of those players get 3 points.
Oh, okay.
So you want to match, but not match too well.
Yeah, you want to match with
Yeah.
a single other person. All right? And then the next player will go. If you pick a card and no one matched it, you obviously will get no points for that. And also, you are done taking guesses. You will still have your board available to other people to match their guesses. But when they would say, oh, this one, and you say, yeah, I had that. If you already missed one, which is called falling off, you will merely say, yes, I picked it also, but you're no longer getting any points.
Oh.
So you can go in any order.
You can go in any order, and you should go for the more obvious ones first so that you don't fall off.
Interesting.
Okay?
I gotta get up
So
here to
that's
see
how
this.
that works. We will also, at the beginning of the round, once we reveal how many, you obviously will not show your board, but you will say how many. We'll put this token on how many you picked. So let's say I picked 4, Mike picked 5, and then, Bonacor's also got 4, and you, Wendy, picked 7. If you are alone at the top, so not like this, that would be fine, but anybody alone at the top, we will flip this over. And you are at a bigger risk because you have more entries, okay? If at any point in the game, in that round, you do fall off, you're going to score for every one of these you marked some stars on, you'll score 1 fewer for each of those. And so for every 3, instead you'll actually get 2, and for every 2, you'll actually just get 1. We'll write your scores right here. Some of these are replaced, and we play a second round with a new word, then a third, then a fourth. Most points wins. Got it?
Got it.
More or less.
Alrighty.
All right, so we are going with argument.
Do you mind if I
Argument is on
crane my?
one,
It's
huh?
really hard to see these things.
Super shiny.
It's yes, lots of glare.
Oh, sorry. Green screen on.
Okay. All right.
Did you turn it off first?
It's off. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're gonna we mark the things.
That you think apply to that word. Or could apply, or that other people might.
I can't see that guy. I don't even know what he's doing.
It's riveting television watching us.
And I just dropped my chair.
Oh boy. That was
Yeah, it's difficult.
not
It's a
good.
thing.
Just back up the chair and stand
It's
if you
easier
want.
to do.
Yes.
It's easier to say than to do.
Try it out, Mike.
I'm gonna try.
Give it a go.
Oh, I'm giving it a go. Make no mistake.
Do you have a good? Everyone's at home is also watching.
Yeah. Everyone's playing along, I'm sure.
Argument.
Okay. All right, I got some already.
Argument.
Argument.
Okay, I'm
The
done.
password is argument.
All right, once everybody's
Dunzo.
done, you can pick again as many as you want. At least one, at most 10, but as many as you want. Then you will.
All right.
Once
State
you're done,
your
tell me
number.
how many you've
right.
got. You good?
Good.
Okay, what do you got? How many?
2.
Oh!
Okay, Wendy, how many?
You
4.
lose.
I lost.
4 for
Already I
Wendy.
lost.
Mike?
Wow.
4.
Also 4.
Right answer, Mike.
I picked 5.
Wow.
Did.
Wow.
No, wait. No, I have 4.
Oh, you didn't blow. You're good.
Well, we're stretching.
So only I'm the
I
dumb
thought I
one
picked
that
5.
can
I
only
have 4.
find 2 arguments.
Yep. All right. So
All right,
Fee
then
goes
starting
first.
from someone, starting from me, I'm going to pick one and I'm going to point at that. My first one I'm going to say is this one. This lady clearly just got into a big old argument.
She's about to, I think.
She is
bad body
not feeling it.
language.
So I have multiple players matching.
So what do we-
everyone who has it
Gets 2.
adds 2 stars to it.
You do like the 2 on the
You
right?
just mark the 2.
The 2 below
right,
the top circled one.
The 2 next to the top.
Oh, you're looking at it like this. So yeah, they'll be above it for you.
Right. Got it.
Okay?
Yeah, I see.
And that's it. Now it goes to Mike.
All right. I'm going right here. They were sitting at the table together, and now there's an argument.
She's
now
also
there's a sword
wielding a
involved.
weapon. Yeah.
Well, let's not get caught up with the weapon.
Okay, I picked it.
You know
Did
what?
you pick it?
I accidentally wrote down the wrong one, so I technically
Just
did not
move it.
pick
Move
it.
it. That's the one you
Okay,
meant.
that's the
Then
one
yeah.
I
So
meant.
we
Yeah,
each
we'll
get
give it
2.
to you.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I picked it. 3 of us picked it. 2 points.
You did not pick
I
it.
did not.
Okay.
Then again, you only
Steven,
picked 2.
back to you.
One of them's already been picked, so you
Yeah,
only
so I
have
gotta
one
pick my
choice.
other one,
So
which
you
is
pick your final
obviously this one.
Yeah, I picked
I
it.
picked that.
Yep.
We all did that, so we all have 2.
We'll get 2
Since you've already done both of yours,
Yes.
you are basically done.
done for the round.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
spill out or
Now
whatever.
we have to
I-
hope that we
Fall
all
off.
picked the same
I
last
picked
one.
this one. It looks like there's an argument.
Nah.
I
Then
did
she
not pick
fell.
that either.
Nah.
And then he was
Nah.
like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
No, they're in love.
They're in love.
No one picked that,
No
so
one
you're
picked it.
She's
done.
falling down like a hole.
No, you're good.
She enjoys it.
Okay, so.
You're done.
But I'm
You
safe
fell off.
because I was shared at top, right? I fell
Yeah,
off.
You still
but
fall off. You won't get any more.
That's fine. That was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
last one, anyways.
Oh, okay.
All
All right, that's back to me, Mike. I'm gonna say this old fella right here.
Nah.
No?
No.
Then I'm done.
And so I'm probably done too then because
We all have
Because everyone
none
else
that
is-
are not
I picked
selected.
that one. What's the matter with you people?
No, everybody.
No,
that's
it's like
not
a
gonna-
family
No, back.
gathering.
These people hate each other.
Specifically having a
Those
good
two
time at a
are-
cocktail
Hate
party.
each other.
No, there's a lot of love at that party.
Nah,
Stretch it.
All right, we are done. So now we get points. So
Yeah.
I have 6 points.
As do I.
Mike, you have 6.
And I have 6.
I have 4 points.
Bonacor has 4. That's why we're gonna write him way over here in this column like a loser.
Yep.
And 6 for
Can
you.
I steal an eraser?
Now we erase.
Yes, here.
All right. Now we erase.
All right, now we will clean this up. We will replace some cards.
This is a cute game.
And we do that by simply revealing the number 1 here. And it tells you which row to nuke.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I like it.
And if you want to
God.
mix it up, you can actually just shuffle these up in your hand and pick
Yeah,
which row
so
gets
it's not
nuked.
going to be the same every time.
Yeah, and then we replenish those. And we will also flip a new card. So the last person to have spoken was Mike, actually.
Yep.
So we'll start over
Oh, is that
here.
how it works?
Oh, it
Okay.
goes to him?
Interesting.
Yeah, you were the last one to make a guess, weren't you?
Yes. He'd,
Well,
Yeah, because
He hadn't
everyone was
fallen, but there was
done, but
nobody-
yeah.
so he pointed at that and
Because that
Well,
was
actually, I was done.
Yeah.
This is the only
I was
tricky
done
part of this
first,
game.
yeah.
Is this tricky rule?
I was done first. Then you 2 were done, and then Mike still had one
Maybe
thing.
Mike
and
is first, because at that point 3 of us were out.
so he couldn't have.
So you were just
Couldn't.
also done.
I was also done. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
You're just done.
Why not?
Done.
Done to me.
Let's go ahead and go with that. Okay, and then a new word. Abada bing! Escape.
Escape.
Loopy's saying she loses 1 point for each
Escape.
one she got because she fell off.
No, only if you're alone at the top.
Okay.
We were all tied.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Well, okay.
All right. Escape.
Nobody was alone at the top.
Escape.
Escape.
Oh. Escape. Escape.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, man.
This could be a more. I can't see what this picture is of.
Just make
Grab it.
Please.
It's a girl climbing a tree and a chicken or something. Stealing the chicken eggs.
I will disagree with your interpretation, but that's fine.
Oh, it's just a bird. It looked like a chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at this guy too. Sorry.
Do I?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Pirate ship.
All right, I'm good.
I'm good.
I think I'm good. Let me make sure I put them in the right spot this time.
I am good.
All right.
Okay.
What do we got?
Who's going? Who puts
All right,
the
so I'll
number
go first. 1, 2, 3, 6 is what I've got.
7 for me.
Wow. You guys are aggressive.
Final
5.
I have 6.
Mike, you're on your own
too
at
hard,
the top.
man. I went a
If
little
you
too
fall
hard.
off, then you will lose 1 star for each.
So he goes
rough.
first.
And you go first.
He goes first.
Right.
So which one do I think is the most obvious? This one.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
We all have that. 2 points.
So I still get 2.
You
right?
get 2 now.
Okay.
Yep.
If you don't fall off, you keep it all. If you do, you'll get, for everything you've already marked, 1 fewer for each. Okay. Final.
Oh, I just pick one now. Okay.
Oh, you pick one now.
Let's go with the guy moving and smoking a pipe.
Yep.
Yep.
Old fella?
Yeah.
Got him.
Did not pick it.
Yep.
Good. You did not. So okay. So
It's still
So there's
2.
3 of us, still 2 points.
Still 2
yep.
points. Got it. Did not pick that. It was obviously he's escaping from his village. He's leaving.
Right.
He's
right.
leaving. He's out.
He's done.
All right.
He's sick of it.
Yep.
Sick of the village.
I'm
I'm
gonna
done. I'm
pick-
escaping from this.
Done with this village.
I'm gonna pick this one.
Yep.
There.
Yeah,
Escaping
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a romantic
water.
escape.
It is,
So
yeah.
sweet. I picked it.
I think it's very nice.
All right, back to me. I'm going with that one.
Yep.
Yep. Got it.
You're really yes. Also.
Okay, good. Well, we all got that. Mike, you still
Now
haven't
it's
fallen
getting
off.
scary. Now.
Here we go, Mike. Do not
Now
mess us up.
things
falling off.
get real. I've got
Now this you should get.
I've got
I think
three-
that mine is a good one that I
3
have.
left. Well, you're wrong. Unless you agreed with me, then you're right.
I'm like simultaneously rooting for you and not rooting for you, Mike.
Fair.
All right, what do you got?
Fair. I'm gonna go with this one.
I have it.
Yeah.
I do not have
I
it.
do not
Just
have
you.
it.
So
Just
we
you
get
and
3.
me, we each get
Oh,
3.
now I'm concerned.
3 points. Everything's coming up,
So you
Delicio.
want to try to get
Here we go.
All
If I
right.
get this, if I end up getting
When
this,
you-
this is gonna be the biggest coup in the history of gaming.
the biggest coup.
The
The
biggest
biggest.
Okay.
ever.
All right, what do you got,
Come on.
Monacore?
Come on.
I went with the woman in the corner there.
No.
Who's a
This?
mental escape.
Come on.
No.
She's in a Zen
No,
garden.
No.
it's a
You
mental
blew it.
escape.
No.
You blew
So
it.
I've fallen off.
Done.
one
I think
I
you
go.
blew it. I think that's called blowing
Are
it.
So I-
done.
so I
Zo.
just-
You're done.
Done.
You get nothing.
You still will refer to it if we need to
Right.
confirm,
Right.
but you get no more points.
Right. got
All
it.
right. I'm gonna go
Come on, Wendy.
with
Do the right
this,
thing.
That was a
this
great
one right
pick.
here.
Nah.
He's super cute and he looks like
Nah.
he's trying to escape
It's
out the window.
ridiculous.
Nah.
Little
I don't
flag.
have it.
Ridiculous.
No.
You're done. You've fallen off.
Awful.
Say
No
it.
way, Wendy.
You're out.
Come on.
So
No.
I can't get any more points.
Dunzo.
Wendy, I thought better.
Okay, I'm gonna
Come on,
go
Z.
with
Come on, Z.
this one.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Wow, that's
Anybody
escape.
else? No, no.
That's a treasure. That's not an escape.
Both of us
Pirate
for 3.
escaping from like the authorities and
No,
whatnot.
they're about to find the treasure. It's not an
So I-
escape.
Mike and
3.
I are on the same page.
Okay, it comes down to this. If I get this right, this could be
Oh, I hope you get
the
this
biggest
wrong.
coup in gaming.
I so hope you get this.
Okay.
wrong.
Mike, what
you
do you
remember
got?
how you said that was an escape over there? Because this is the escape. You're escaping from the pressures of the day with a lovely
No.
cup of coffee.
No,
No.
she's about to get into the fight.
See?
No.
Oh, no!
Yes.
It's a complete
Yes.
catastrophe.
That's a catastrophe.
See, my other one was this
That
map here.
obviously was my. That
Okay,
was
so
my
you're
biggest
done.
reach.
You guys have all fallen off.
Yeah.
I have not fallen off
yeah.
yet.
Oh. I talked.
You talked too soon, but I only have one left.
But
so
I'm
it's okay.
and I'm out because I.
This one.
No way.
Nah.
Nobody
You
has
want to
it.
escape
Nah.
from what, the family?
They're all like they're
Yeah.
at a party. They're escaping life.
No,
Yeah,
that-
no,
She's
no,
escaping life.
no,
You blew
no.
it. You all
No,
I
blew
was
it.
we're
in that
done.
situation.
Okay,
I
so-
know I was
Very no.
I get one less.
So yeah, one less for each.
everyone.
Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7, 8. There's 3 on that one.
Oh, you're right. 6, 7, 8. Thank you.
I got
Mike,
8.
you got 8.
I'm still okay with that.
I have 1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whoa.
What? I have 8.
8. Bonacor?
8.
8. Very well.
I was so close. I would have just crushed.
You guys got wrecked.
Wreck it.
All
So
right,
what's
and
the
then
current score?
wreck it.
Yeah, not good.
Don't you worry about that kind of score.
all right, we are getting rid of this one. That lady, oh, she escaped. All right, she's done. And we are going to reveal 5 new
You got
cards.
mail.
And this card, right?
And that card.
It's a mistake.
Oh,
It is a mistake.
Who goes first, by the way?
I was the last one to say something. It'll be you.
Okay.
Mike again.
Mistake.
It's all a
I'm
mistake.
assuming I'm doing that rule right. This part is the only part that I had
Yeah.
some clarification issues with. Mistake.
Oh, yep.
This one's less obvious.
Yeah, this one is a little bit more. I'm good.
Oh, I'm really bad at this.
Huh.
Huh, indeed, Z. Huh, indeed.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm not done.
Come on, Steven, you got this.
I'm really.
If you're not picking 10, you're not playing.
All right.
Okay, I've got 3, I believe.
I have 3 as well.
I have 4.
I have 3.
Oh, no, Wendy. This could get ugly.
This was a mistake.
This, Wendy, was a mistake.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
Sure looks like a mistake happened here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
Most
didn't
definitely.
have that.
You don't have
I thought
that?
about it, but
Okay, 2 points, guys.
no. It's just like,
A mistake?
oh,
It's all
I,
The
broken.
crime scene.
it's not
broken,
what
man.
Winnie the Pooh
I
got
couldn't
stabbed.
see it.
I didn't mean to kill that guy. It was a mistake.
No! Pickle got cut.
Can I make? I would have took.
That's a shame.
I didn't know what the picture.
Mm,
Okay,
Good luck.
You're good.
All right, I go.
That's too bad.
There's not
What'd
many,
you say? No,
not many good
that's a
things
shame.
here, but
That's a shame.
that's a
with
shame.
that woman walking that night there with the thing,
This one?
this is
Nah.
a mistake. That's a
Nah.
mistake.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Okay, so
Oh,
these
wait, no,
two got
I
it.
didn't.
No.
I thought I did. I lied.
You're showing us the
You gotta
card.
hide
Oh,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
so
you gotta
sorry.
hide that.
So I'm already out.
You're out.
You're out.
Oh, I got 0 points for the round.
Okay.
Wendy, how could
right.
you do this to me?
Mine is the falling down the well. That was a mistake.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
You've
No.
fallen off.
She's
This is-
smiling.
this
And
is
you're
gross.
gonna get 1 point less for each one you've gotten so far. So I think you're down to like a
I have
point.
1 point, yeah.
I
Okay, that's to me.
Zero
All right, Z, come on now. Come on now.
That's literally
This
a hole in
guy.
the ground, right?
No!
But she's smiling.
Look at this fella. He's
Can't see
clearly
her
made
smile.
a mistake. Look at him. Look at him.
No,
Look at him.
he's
Look at him.
casting a spell or
No,
something.
man, he's sweating.
No.
He's like, this stupid sandcastle didn't come out right at all.
He's got magic coming out of
He's
his
magically.
fingers.
Yeah,
That is
he's
not
like,
magic,
He's gonna
sir.
make it bigger.
That's
No,
magic.
that's
It's a house for
that's
ants.
fragments of crab and shrimp.
That's magnets. Or magic. Magnets.
All right.
Sorry.
You're out.
I've
Mike,
fallen
take it
off,
away.
too.
It's only a me here. All right.
I hope you're wrong.
Both of these were a little bit of a stretch, so I'm hoping.
hoping
This
you're
one looks like an error message, so I went there.
Wrong.
No.
No.
I hate
Absolutely
every one
wrong.
of you. Each and every
What
one.
else did you guys pick? This is my last one.
That's the other one.
I got that one.
Darn it.
So this guy, he looks like, oh, carrying this dude is a mistake. Like
Aw,
his little face
poor
is
cute
like,
bear.
oh.
Yeah, I
I-
should have
well,
gone
we all had
there.
this one.
Yeah, we all
like
know.
you lost the wrong piece of your heart.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Bring it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now you're being
Bring down the over
Okay, so
romanticism.
you've got 1, Wendy. I got 2.
I got 3.
Bonago got goose egg.
Whoa, I like that. There we go. That was
See, Mike
these
was the
rounds are
last,
so
so-
different based on the cards.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
All right.
All right, Bonacor, I think you
All
get
right,
the
hold
Meatloaf
on,
Power.
Steven.
This,
Flip
right?
Is
that.
Bonacor
Yeah.
first on this one now?
Yeah.
Bonacor's first? Oh, you
Yep.
did not speak last.
Mike spoke last, so
Was
you're
the
just
last one
passes?
to
Last
fall?
one to pick. I was the last one because I picked this.
yeah.
Yes, correct.
Mike was last.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, these are gone now. We'll get rid of that. We flip over
So
some new
okay,
ones.
so it always goes like that, and then what's 4 going to get rid of?
I don't remember.
The middle. Well, probably the bottom.
If you've
Bottom one
memorized,
again, I
if you
think.
memorized it, you're playing it wrong.
All right,
So,
card.
oh, we need a card. Go for it.
What do we have?
What the heck?
Oh! Pick your own, I
Oh,
assume.
yeah, no.
Charm.
This is going to be big.
Ooh.
This is going to go a long way.
But not charming.
Charm.
Why is charm going to go a long way? What are you talking about?
Nothing here makes me think charm.
Nothing,
Really?
Not one thing.
Really?
I'm picking
Everything.
zero.
I'm picking 10.
I'm
Zero.
picking
10.
half of one. Not that.
What is this? What is that picture? What is this a picture of?
Grab it. Look at it.
You just gotta make sure they go back in the same spot.
Yeah.
I should probably have my old man glasses on for all of these.
No, it's just the glare, and they're far away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's what it is.
I have 20/20 vision with my contacts.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't with my contacts. Everything's so blurry.
You should probably take them out.
You might
I
want to
have really
go.
bad eyes.
Oh.
You should probably take them out then.
No, it's the way they always are.
Do I go there?
Okay.
Hold on.
Where are you going, Mike?
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't
And
feel
can
good
you
about
take
this
me?
one
Can I
at
see
all.
that one? Can I see it? Sorry.
Nah.
No, I may not.
Just like to say I'm not very charmed with the setup at the moment.
Oh gosh, this is
Very
rough.
good. Very good. It's funny that. Never mind.
Huh.
I think I'm good.
God, I'm gonna second guess myself.
Okay, I'm good, guys.
I'm good.
That's it.
I'm
That's
good.
enough. That's
all I
enough
can
of
do.
that.
Enough
All
of
right.
this.
All right.
All right. Is everybody done?
Yes.
Fine.
What do we got?
2.
Mike, you are purple. 2. Wendy, 2.
Obviously, I'm playing this game wrong.
Correct.
4.
Yeah, you
4.
blew it.
I have 5.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, you're falling off.
That's awesome.
Round
You are
one.
so fun.
Turn 1.
I think it's almost a guarantee you fall off.
Okay, yeah.
With 2s on the board.
That's true. Go ahead.
So I go first?
You
All
go
right.
first. Come on.
So the obvious one
Yeah,
that
let's
must
hear
be
it.
picked is
Let's
the
hear it.
guy casting the magic spells. We just talked
The guy
about.
removing the shrimp?
The guy
Yes.
with the shrimp is
I did not.
is charming.
I did not
a
pick
lovely
that.
Shrimp
shrimp.
has a certain charm.
You
I
get 3
almost did, but
points
I
for
did
that
not.
garbage.
I get 3?
You didn't pick it?
Nah, it's garbage.
You literally just
You
said the
did?
dude is casting
not.
magic and it's like charm.
Nah.
It's a charm, a magic spell.
You're
3
arguing because
points,
you get
yo.
3 points?
I want more.
I'm saying you're a nut.
Just get used to the idea of that 3 being 2.
You're a
because,
bad player. That's
You're
all.
not keeping those 3. I can guarantee you that.
All right,
Alright.
go.
I picked the little girl up there because she needs
I almost did, but I
charm in
didn't.
her sleep.
Yes.
It's
Yeah?
charming.
Yes.
It's charming.
Just
It's
you and
everything.
me.
Did I get 3?
You got a 2?
We each
Yeah.
get 3.
No, you get
just
2.
2.
I
points.
want 3.
You get
You're
nothing.
not
On
gonna
a
have
you
3.
weren't supposed to pick
You get
that.
nothing.
Well, it's charming as all hell.
Guys.
I
Okay,
know.
it's me.
Heck.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, God, I'm just so bad.
Here I go.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pick this one.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No way.
And you're off.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The one up there with the. I almost took it because it's
If
kind
I
of
showed this picture to our viewers, there would be a collective sigh
But put it up there. Put that
of
picture.
like, a collective.
Can you turn the green screen on,
It's
Roy?
so cute. Like charm.
It's not a charm going on.
Guys, okay, this is a
You
little
can,
green.
you can see it though.
How can you not think charm
Nah.
when you look at that
It's
image?
charming.
I think-
There's no charm.
I think wet dog
like
is what
a
I
charm,
think.
like magic.
There's no
This is
charm to that
beautiful.
image?
It's no.
There's no charm to that.
I think allergies
Charming,
when I see
different.
that.
You're wrong.
Oh my
And
god.
I think, you know what I think when I see that?
I get allergies.
You know what I think? Cujo. Cujo is what I think. That dog is about to rip her face off.
Right.
Oh
You go.
my gosh.
This is outrageous. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Okay. I'm still a little bit triggered by that rabid animal there.
That rabbit.
Gosh, both of mine are.
How can you guys not?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
You know, charms are like jewelries and things you can wear from bracelets, like hearts.
I almost did that.
So
You did? Yes, baby.
So wrong.
3 points.
You didn't?
No.
So you get 3 points, but I get nothing because I've already fallen
Oh,
over.
that's a shame.
Gotten.
3 points.
All right.
That's how Mike makes
So
his
pick
comeback.
that one. Mm-hmm. So
Actually, I
that
think you're in
one,
second place, Mike, anyways.
This one. All right.
Come
so
on, do the right thing. Zeke.
So
Or,
this picture represents
Bonacor, whoever I'm
the. It's Alice in Wonderland, and all the cards are charmed.
All right, here we go.
Right here, it's charm. They have a charm spell on them. What are you? Are you kidding me?
Off with your head.
There's a charm spell
Off with your head.
on, and the Queen of Hearts is about to kill me.
Go find the Cheshire Cat with the rest of the losers.
You stink.
No.
You all stink.
You blew it.
That was a good one.
That's a shame.
That's not a good one.
That was a really good one, and you just don't understand.
You are all mad here.
All right, my other one is this one because it's
Yes,
charming
Wendy.
and cute.
Yes.
Not
3 points. I'm just feeding points to Mike.
This
That's
is
what's
the
going
best
on.
game I've ever played. I love everything about it.
Back to you, because I'm out.
That was
You're
my two.
done.
My-
You still
my
got
two.
some unanswered
I think
ones?
I have an unanswered one. I believe it. Right, this one hasn't come up. This one here.
Nah.
I picked it.
You did, but I can't score points for it.
Why?
No, you
I
can't.
can't
I'm
score
out.
points.
Oh, you're out too?
I'm out
you're
too.
out.
Oh, then why are you
Then why
even taking a
getting
turn?
a guess?
Oh, I thought I have to.
Nah.
No, you don't.
I thought I have to
all
tell
out.
you about it. Oh,
6
okay.
points.
Okay, so I actually,
many lost points.
Mike's
3
6,
points.
and I fell off. So it's 1 for this and 2 for this. So I only get 3.
Excuse me.
5.
Oh, rocket.
What do you got? 3.
Bonacore, dead
All right,
last.
so what do we have here? This is 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 8
Allergies, guys.
is 23.
Sorry.
Woof. Yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
rough.
We have
Allergic
over
to
here 12, 18, 19, 23.
Oh!
This
Thank you.
is
We're both 23.
11, 12, 20. And this is 11,
15.
15.
I win because it's like golf scoring. Lowest
Yeah.
is best.
So,
Thank you.
I don't know if there's a tiebreaker
I
in this
wonder
game.
if there's a tiebreaker.
We must know the tiebreaker.
Well, that would be nice if
Whoever
we had
thought,
the
I think
rules.
the tiebreaker
Closest to
should
first
be
player token.
whoever does not think
Where's
of the
the-
word charm when they look at this clearly loses the game.
I have
Where's
no
the,
idea what you're
where's the
talking
box?
We just
about.
share the
Right in front of you,
victory.
man. It's like literally hitting you in the face.
No, for the tiebreaker rule.
I don't know. The
my
box is
God.
right here. I must know.
Bing. The game ends. Player in the dog.
I
Who is the
win.
winner? Nobody knows.
I'm betting this doesn't have a tiebreaker.
It's probably we share the victory
Yeah.
as you would
Right.
in a game of this type.
That's a very charming ending.
Also, charm.
End of game.
you-
At the end of the 4th round, each player calculates. Right. The player with the most points wins.
That's it.
The player with the most points wins.
Yeah, we
or
won.
players. Okay, it
So
does have plural.
Oh, well, you
we
got
go tiebreaker.
where you gonna start there.
I couldn't read the parenthesis.
Okay, that's it. Mike and I will share that victory.
Oh, we'll share it.
Even though it's
Shared
clearly
victory.
off
Congratulations
this game.
to the losers from the today's board game
We
breakfast.
redeemed ourselves
You and me.
mightily.
Connections.
I agree.
We have
I agree.
connections.
We have
It's very well done.
connections.
Yes.
with a lot.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a little quick break, and we will be back with, I believe, a live play
Oh?
Isn't it?
of Dune Imperium.
with
The only thing that can make that
expansions.
better is if you have the expansion involved. Oh,
Rise of
you do?
X.
With the
Yes,
expansion.
baby.
Yeah.
Tune in.
All right, folks, we'll see you real soon. My name is Z Garcia.
I'm Wendy Yee.
Stephen Bonacore.
And I'm Mike Delisio.
Stay tuned.
Be charming.